How you doing, guys? Stevie here, back out again. Myself, Gracie and Meg, and this time we're up in Dalwhinnie. So we've got a big hike in front of us, 31 miles to be exact. We're heading into the Kilraboffie. We're going to camp outside it, and tomorrow morning I'm going to do the 4 Munros. It's the Anaris, Hilleberg, and I can't mind the other two. But I've been looking forward to this trip for a wee while. Weather's not too bad. It's actually 4:30 in the afternoon. Normally you would cycle it into here, but we're walking because I've got the 2 dogs. So I'm going to camp at the Alt, just down from the Boffie. Kilraboffie's now shut because of asbestos. So I'll see you further along the track. Well guys, this is Loch Ericht, never mentioned it earlier. It's quite a long loch, and we've got to walk 10 miles of this shore. Here's a nice viewpoint here, looking right down the loch. I'm unsure of the hills at the bottom there, but I'm sure this hill just here is a Corbett I done a few years ago with Hendo and Des, I think. I'll need to check that out. And you can just see Ben Alder over here. Ben Alder Lodge. And there's the lodge there. Nice big building. And I think we leave the loch from here. I think we start gradually working our way to the right uphill. So I'm 10 kilometres in now. I don't know if you can see them, make them out, but there's some hinds, some deer. There we are, we zoom in. And another big herd. Must be a couple of hundred in there, maybe 100. They're fully off now. There's Gracie, she doesn't bother. And Meg's up there watching them running away. That's us at the end of the forestry track now. So now we're going to be taking this bypass path where Meg is. I think you can see Meg in the camera there. And here's the Munros we're going to be doing tomorrow. You can just see that lump there. There's a couple of lumps, and that pointed thing is the Lancet edge. We bypass that. We could come down that if we wanted to shorten the day, but we're going to the Munros beyond that. There's 2 Munros beyond that, and then we'll come down. And over here, this is Loch Pattock. This is a nice camping area here. But where we're going to camp, we're going to carry on along this bypass path, and I can see the Kilraboffie, but I don't think you'll be able to make it out. But I'm going to camp just down for there. I camped here before. It's a cracking little pitch. I'm looking forward to camping at it again, to be honest. There we go guys, that's us at the Boffie now. That Boffie's no longer in use, Kilraboffie. I think it's full of asbestos. So it's been closed for a number of years now, which is a shame, since it's in a cracking location. But I'm just going to camp over here in that little flat bit of grass. When I look around, there's a few tents. There's a tent there, and I passed maybe 5 or 6 tents further back there, just at the bridge. The dogs having their dinner. That's me all pitched up. Tonight we're in the Hilleberg Anaris, which is a 2-man job, which is ideal for this trip because I've got the 2 dogs. So we're going to have 2 nights, and this is the base here. We're right at the base of the hills. So we'll do the house tomorrow, which is an 11-mile circuit. We'll stay the night and then we'll walk out on Saturday. So it's the ideal location. That's us all settled in the tent now. It's about 9:30. I'm going to make a coffee and just call it a night. Dogs are settled, so I'll catch you all in the morning. Cheers. Good morning, 6:30 AM. Slept okay. It's quite cold last night. As you can see, there's quite a bit of frost in the tent. I don't know what the temperature dropped to because the dogs' watering bowls, they're frozen over. But the dogs were nice and warm anyway, inside the tent. That's the main thing. But what a cracking morning. Yeah, you can see Ben Alder. Still quite a bit of snow in the corries up there. You've got the Lancet Edge. And we'll be making our way up here once we get something to eat. So I'm going to get some breakfast on, then we'll get moving. So here's the Woffy, guys. It's actually closed, but it remains unlocked and you can use it for emergencies, just in case the weather turns really bad. There you go, asbestos. There they notice it up. The building will remain unlocked for emergency use at your own risk. Breakfast time for the dogs. Gracie's just finished hers. Meg's still tucking away there. And for breakfast I'm having this porridge with strawberries, Adventure Nutrition. These are quite expensive, but I've had these since last year, so I'm just using them up. They cost too much money, I wouldn't buy them again. They are good, but a tenner for a pot of porridge, come on. So breakfast is served. Right guys, that's us off. We're just leaving camp, so we'll be back here tonight. So we're off to do the first Munro. So I'm going to make my way by the Boffey and up that hill. So I'll see you further on the trail. That's us at 700 metres now. Only been half an hour in, right enough, but it's very steep, but we're getting up quickly. But what a day it's turning out to be. As you can see there, Loch Eric over there. And Ben Alder. Looking great today. So we'll carry on up. I'll see you up at the top. There we go guys, that's us approaching the summit now. That is Carn Gerard, 1034 metres high. And that's took roughly an hour and a half to get up here. So that's not too bad. There we go. There's a wee panoramic round. So the Ben Alder pair, and beyond that I can see Ben Lors, and over here that's the Schiehallion, and all these lumps here, that's the Dalwhinnie Munros. Got Loch Eric down there as well. You pan round. There's our next target. Hilleberg, I think it is. And this is Loch Laggan Munros. I can't remember the names off by heart, but I know it's the Loch Laggan Munros. And beyond that, that'll be Craig Meggie. So this one here is Gale Carn. I think it's 1107 metres, so it's a bit higher. So you can see the route there, it's along there. Follow that wee snow line, that thin line up the hill, and then up and across. That's your Lancet Edge here. Looks quite tricky getting up this wee bit of snow. I never brought any spikes with me. I'll see what it's like when I get up there. Maybe be able to negotiate around it or something. I can see patches without snow just round about it. So it's ready to tackle this now. So you can see the route up there. It's just the snow. There's a wee bit without the snow up there. You can see at the end of my stick. I'm going to target that, and then it's just a wee couple of metres of snow. Hopefully it's soft and not frozen. And a wee look back at the first Munro. Cairn Gerarg. You can see all the ice there. Just heard it all crumbling down a minute ago. Wonder if there's a thaw on or it's still frozen. But we're nearly at that patch of snow now. Well, that's us up safe and sound after that wee bit. It was quite dodgy, to be honest, but we got there. The snow was quite frozen, but luckily enough somebody had been up before me, maybe yesterday, and it was frozen footprints. They were acting like steps. But if you look behind me here to the north, there's some snow showers, some small showers all around. Hopefully we stay clear here. There we go, guys. Munro number 2, Gale Cairn. It's after 12 o'clock, so I think that's nearly 3 hours I've been out now since this morning. Been quite tough going, to be honest. But like I say, I'm not in a hurry. Not in a hurry today. But the views are spectacular. V360. Look at that big dirty cloud there. There's Gracie taking a break. We might get a shower, I think. Snow shower. And across to Ben Alder. When I done Ben Alder, I never seen anything in it. Done that in a thick clag. There's wee Meg. So onwards to the next Munro. So I just left the tripod down at the tent, just for less weight. I brought the GoPro with me, but that's, it must be the batteries in cold weather. So I'm back on the phone again, handheld. Never mind, we'll get round there anyway. But what a day to get out. You can see the next 2 Munros. There you go, that's Anaris. And the one behind that, that's the last one. Can't mind the name of it. So there's the route there. Just up the edge of that snow line up to that. That's Anaris. Then we drop down that flank there. Down to the Beelach and back up to the last Munro. The summit's just up at the end of my stick. Then we come back down to the Beelach and then we drop down here. We drop down into the glen and make our way back to the Boffey, where I'm camped. Then tomorrow we'll have the 10-mile walk back out. Nearly there. That's us approaching the summit of Anaris. We're there in 5 minutes. We're at 1100 metres just now, and the summit lies at 1116. So I'll be there in a couple of minutes. There we go. The summit of Anaris, 1116 metres. The 3rd Munro of the day. Yes, one to go. And that's it over there. So the hills beyond the Munro we're going to do are Glencoe Hills. I don't know if you can make it out. That big one there in the centre, that's Bedin and Bian. And the pointed one there just to the left of that is the Buccal. And there's the ski centre, Munro's. And we come round again. We're into the Glenorchy Munro's. And round to the Lawers Range and the Glen Line House. And that big lump there is Ben Alder. That's the snow starting, guys, so going to march on, go on to this 4th Munro. There's the end of Loch Ericht. So basically we've walked the full length of that. I've got to walk the 10 miles back along the road tomorrow. I've been caught in some snow. Summit's just up there. Of Ben Ibeen. Ben Ibeen, I think it's pronounced. There we go, guys, summit number 4, which is Ibeen, I think it's pronounced. I see a wee top over there, but this one is the summit here. Go on the map. Yes. Wee panoramic round there, Gracie. There's the two Munros we just done. Don't know if you can see the snow in the camera, it's actually sunny and snowing. Panoramic round, there's Ben Alder, Loch Eric, and then you're into the whiteout. Quite atmospheric today, good day to be out, I like days like this. I'll just walk over to that other top anyway, just to make sure. I just checked the map there, the two tops are at 1102 metres, so I'll go and tag the other one, then we'll make my way down. This is us at the second top, just to make sure, just tag them all. There we go, boom. A wee look back. Stunning day. We'll just do a 360 for the last top. There Meg, looking a bit grey over there, eh? Anaris, Gale Cairn, and the ridge we come up, and there's a Bielak where we're going to go down, and there's that other top, and just a quick spin around. There you go, snowstorm, that's just passed over us. That's the direction of Glencoe. Right, let's get down out of here. So just taking this ridge straight down to the Bielak there, you can just see it there before it rises up. Just in there, then we go down to the right. Right down through there, then up in between the two hills, Ben Alder, and back to the Boffey. Probably take a couple of hours, I'd imagine. So we've just come down from the Bielak, which is up above there, and all I'm going to do is handrail this little burn all the way down until we get to the path out to Coolra Boffey. 860 metres just now, so still a bit to go. There's the Munro we just come down from, and you can see the Bielak just there. We come down through there, but the Munro's almost white again. With the snow's no stop before we started coming down. Well, that was a mission, try to get to here. But we need to get up to onto the Ben Alder path, which is just up there, just maybe about 50 yards. Then we head up that way into that Bielak, then we start dropping down. That's us on the main path now. A lot easier now, that was hard work there, coming down from there. So I've got a few kilometres to do yet. Once we get up into the pass there, we'll be able to see the Boffey again. That's the snow cleared up now. Starting to look good again. Here you can see the amount of snow that's fell, because there was no snow on that hill earlier, apart from the patches. Yeah, it's passed through there. That's us reached the pass between the two hills, or Bielak as some call it. So along this path you should see the top of there, and then it's back downhill. And there's a look back to where we came from. A couple of kilometres down this track. So I reckon I've got another couple of kilometres to go before we reach the Boffey. That's where my tent is. Down we go. So that behind me is the first Munro we were up this morning. That's Cairn Gerard. Seems a while ago now. It's up there at 10:30 this morning. It's now 4 o'clock. That's us back at the base. 7.5 hours. So I'm going to get a nice cool cider and something to eat. And I'll feed the dogs. Alright guys, been back in the tent for a couple of hours now. It's nice and warm with the sun beating in, but it's actually cold outside with the northerly wind. So I'm just going to chill out. The dogs are sleeping. We'll There'll not be much more happening tonight, I wouldn't think. We're all tired. It's a big day today. That was 19 kilometres over 4 Munros. The total ascent was just under 1,600 metres. It was a tough all day. So what I'm going to do is catch you all in the morning. Yeah? Cheers. How you doing, guys? That's 6:15, so it's time to get up and get some breakfast on. Going to have a coffee, probably a Snickers bar, that'll do this morning. Then get ready for the big walk back out. So probably about a 3.5 hour walk back to the car, then I'll get down the road. Here's the current scenes, guys. Wee bit of snow through the night. You see Ben Alder's got some snow on it now. And same with the Lancet Edge. Been a bit cold through the night, not as cold as the first night though. There's some snow on the Dromoctor Hills. There's another tent over there. That's 2 girls that's in there. I was speaking to them yesterday on the hill. There's the Boffey. And up there, that was the first Munro we done yesterday morning. That's us all packed up, guys. Just the tent to come down. You can see all my rubbish is in there. That'll be getting dumped down at the house. Just the tent to come down. And dogs have got their backpacks on again. They'll just carry out the just minor rubbish. That's it. So I'm going to get the tent down, guys, and that'll be it, done. Right, guys, that's us all packed up, and as usual, leave no trace. So I think this is going to be a good time to pack in the video. So I hope you enjoyed that one. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.